Hello, welcome in and welcome back to my channel 1212 Heartbreak and Love Tarot. Thank you for stopping in and allowing me to read for you. We are going to get into this general love message. Again, general, take what you need, leave what you do not. And we're going to start as always with my 1212 makeshift deck. All right, let's cut it. Heavenly Creator, bless this video and bless the collective and myself with a truthful and resonating message. And bless me as I deliver this message. Thank you, and thank you. Let's give them a shuffle and then I'll pull. What is the general love message at this time, right now, for the collective? What do they need to see and know at this time regarding love? Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Ego death. Look. Ego death changed my outlook. Oh. Collective? Okay. So, who done had this ego death? What else? A date. Well, we gonna definitely have to see what's up with that date energy. Somebody done had a change of perspective. It say ego death changed my outlook and now they want a date. What else? What does the collective need to see and know regarding love at this time? High vibes. Look, yeah. They on a much more high vibrational plane. They got a higher frequency going on because again, they've come through on the other side of their ego death. What else? What is the general love message for the collective at this time? Listen, and they want you to listen about the changes that they've experienced in this new perspective that they have. Collective, who is this? Is this new energy or old? With that ego death, let's keep going. What does the collective need to see and know regarding love at this time? Somebody done been through that ego death. Collective, they ready. What do they need to see and know? Disappointment. They know they disappointed you in the past. That's what it say. Disappointment. Yeah, and now they're on this high vibrational energy. Yeah, there's somebody from the past. New chance at love is on the bottom of the deck. Let me straighten it up so you can see. Yeah, it is. Whoever this ex is, they done been through an ego death. Collective 1212 Heartbreak and Love Tarot. They have. They know they might have disappointed you in the past, but if you would just take the time to listen, let's get one more. What does the collective need to see and know at this time regarding love? Let's look, meant to be. And y'all meant to be. You make me happy was right under y'all meant to be. Okay. So, you may even, feel like you and this person are meant to be, but you know that they wasn't ready when y'all dealt with each other in the past. They left you or made you feel a great deal of disappointment in them or in how the connection look at respect, baby. They ready to come through with some respect. RESPECT. Yeah. Yes, if you will just listen to them. Okay, yeah, we about to talk about it. Let's get into it. 1212 Heartbreak and Love Tarot. Let's do this hearts hidden secrets, honey. Somebody my collective, your ex, they went through an ego death. It say it changed their outlook, changed their whole perspective. They don't even look at life the same. So then how could they look at you the same? That's how I heard it. In y'all connection, yeah, they believe you're meant to be. Yeah. And again, I got it as you could be in that saying. You believe you two are meant to be as well. This could be. A soulmate connection. Let's cut hearts hidden secrets and see what this person got on their heart to say, and let the collective know what is to be exposed on this person's heart. That's what I'm getting at. Yep. What is to be exposed to the collective on this person's heart? What is to be exposed? Ego death, high vibes, beauty. That they think you're the most beautiful thing they ever seen. Oh my goodness, this charming energy. It's a graceful and kind-hearted listen. Kind enough to listen. You know, kind enough to maybe even consider this. You both could be spiritual. How I'm getting off that beauty card, it's almost an Empress card. So you both could be spiritual. And this person knows that when they come to you and tell you that this is what they've experienced, an ego death, a dark night of the soul, you know, their chakras being unblocked. They feel things now that they had never felt before. And yeah, collective, if you're willing to listen, they're on a different vibrational, you know, just frequency altogether. What else? High vibes. And listen. Yeah, beginnings. Baby, I can't make it. Baby, beginnings. Try again. New direction and start over. I'm telling collective. This is how this person, somebody in my collective, they ready. They came through. On the other side, taking the hard steps. I'm getting done the hard work. Maybe released and walked away from things that no longer serve them. But that clearly says they are ready to try again. Start over. If you will listen and hear them out, collect them, and understand and just try to feel their energy. That's literally what I'm hearing, because I'm hearing that, you know, you both could be spiritual. Meant to be and disappointed. Distance and boundaries. Yeah, I feel like them came out together for a reason. Yeah, because either, you know, it could be a long distance thing, something like that. Miles could matter. But it says no drawing the line enough. And see, there's going to be a relevant energy coming through for my collective. I feel like you don't feel like this person, you know what I mean, took advantage of, you know, the level of access you gave them, the amount, you know, of intimacy and vulnerability, time, money, any of that, distance, separation, space. There's the word blockage. You know, I feel like the level of disappointment or this card does not really do the way that you realizing that, you know, maybe this person wasn't who they were pretending to be, because an ego, they had a big ego. They were out of control to the point that spirit sent them through an ego death. So when you were dealing with them, that's when this disappointment happened. When they were still in their ego real heavy. And, you know, I feel like some of that disappointment you may have in yourself, collective, again, for allowing them to, you know, use that big ego on you at that time. And that may be something you have to work through with them as well, coming off of that boundaries card for me. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling. Let's get some more. What else? What is to be exposed? That was the question. Look, withdrawn, baby. And they single. The question was, what was to be exposed on this person's heart? Yeah, they single and lonely. And they miss you. And they've been in solitary. And they've been thinking about you in solitude. And done took this time. They didn't have a choice. That ego death, you know, I'm seeing the hermit. That give me hermit energy, that withdrawn card. Yeah, what's to be exposed is they had to take some time to themselves again and go in solidarity. You know, solitary. It's a solitary. Sit alone, be alone, think, give spirit, you know, time to work with them, pray. Yeah. That's what's to be exposed on their heart. That's what helped them through this ego death. That's what helped them to realize and see your energy and, honey, be ready for these new beginnings. What else? What's to be exposed on this person's heart to the collective? Please and thank you, the person on the collective's mind. We got healing. Come through cards. Healing, releasing, purifying, and cleansing. Yeah. This person here, the energy that's coming through here today, yeah. This ego death really did clear away our confusion. Look, uncertain, unclear, unsure. They're no longer unsure. They're no longer unstable or blocked, or dealing with not drawing the line, enough. Or they no longer gonna let distance keep them from this person releasing, purifying, cleansing. They've done what they needed to do. They may even know about that now. When they come in, taking salt baths and cleansing and clearing their energy based on this ego death, my outlook has changed. Yeah, I picked up that you were both, spiritual, but through the process of them healing, releasing, again, what no longer serves them, I hadn't picked that up. Loss, grief, sorrow is on the bottom of the deck. They are not going to bypass or act like the disappointment, sorrow, loss, grief, or depression, because there's more. I feel like there's more of a description here. They're not gonna try to bypass this. They're not gonna try to ignore it and act like things didn't happen and not take accountability. Respect was on the bottom of my 1212 deck. Remember, RESPECT. This person is ready to give that because they done been through this ego death and they recognize this Empress and Emperor energy for what it is. They had to sit in it. But now they ready to start again, try again. And if you would listen and let them take you out, maybe they feel like they would have a better chance if, you guys were in a public place, based on the level of any of these, loss, grief, depression, based on the level of again, what they put you through, this disappointment. Yeah. Let's get you some tarot cards. 12, Heartbreak and Love Tarot. Let me grab a new tarot deck. One. Let me grab it. And it don't have to be like blocked out. Put no clothes on my on my star card because these don't have your traditional markings. So this is the Gentle Universe Tarot, and I'm going to shuffle them, and we're going to clarify this further. Yes, 12 Heartbreak and Love Tarot, because I want to know more about what's changed in this person, through their ego death, and, more about what they need you to listen to. They already got to make admissions, would tell the truth. Some apology energy could be here. But what do they want to collectively listen to? Let's clarify the cards you have here, and then I ask that. Also, we'll see what they have to say. 12, Heartbreak and Love Tarot. Let's do it. All right. Beauty, Withdrawn, and Beginnings. Clarify these cards for the collective. We have the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah. Absolutely, this work done been done, honey. 8 of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn coming out. Yeah, somebody has really done this work on themselves. I feel like it may have taken some time. The 8 of Pentacles, can be diligent and focused. And yeah, it may have taken some time. It turned up with the Death card. Man, a whole rebirth, a whole awakening. There it is. There's the ego death, the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, the universe worked on this person. There's the Death card, Scorpio energy. I'm picking up some Cancer and Aquarius. Oh, I like that Dragonfly too. Yeah, this person has, and I feel like the Death card, they didn't have a choice. Let's keep going. Clarify these cards. Beginnings, Withdrawn, the High Priestess. Man. Wow. So we talking about energies that went through and came out on the other side as High Priest and High Priestess. Yeah. That healing, this cleansing, this releasing, man. The person that's getting ready to approach you, the collective, you're not going to recognize this person. I'm going to tell you now. The types of things that they're willing to admit and apologize about and tell you about and be spiritual, open up about. Yeah, look at the 9 of Swords. In the reverse. On the bottom of the deck. Yeah. They made themselves right with the universe here, and with coming into a better version of themselves. Look at the King of Wands. Yeah. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I feel like that's the energy they want to approach you in. This high priestess, emperor, empress. I got King of Wands energy coming out. Yeah, the best and highest version of themselves. They know that that's the only way to get you to listen. Yeah, they know that for somebody in my collective 1212, heartbreaking love, tarot. That's the only way you're gonna listen and be willing to even have a conversation with them. If they come in, you know, what's this? Ready to be honest and adult, mature, grown up, you know, focus. Oh my goodness, woke with the high priestess, woke and spiritually aware energy that they can't. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, boundaries, healing, and distance. Clarify these cards. Why they're here for the collective. That is the Ace of Swords. Listen, the level of truth that this person is coming through with, the things that they are coming through to say to you, I'm telling you, you're not going to recognize them. This healing was something serious for your person, collective. Maybe you prayed for it. Maybe, you know, maybe you did. Maybe. But I'm here to tell you, Ace of Swords, yeah, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius coming through. That's why I know it's admissions. Look, it's an envelope. It's about to, they about to be ready and willing to tell it all. Ready and willing. What else? Healing and distance. Clarify these cards for the collective, please. Healing and distance. The 10 of Pentacles. I cannot make it up. It is a 10 of Pentacles, y'all. Taurus, that's Earth energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. If you will listen and let them tell you this truth, this new truth, you know, their new truth that they have. You know, these new morals, standards, boundaries. This ego death did truly change this individual, collective. They have. Let's see what they want to say to you. All right. Tarot done. Let's get some statement card. What does this person? Yes, I must know. Let's do some confessions, maybe. Let's get to some confessions. Hold on, let me grab them. Confessions. I thought I said all I said. Yeah, let's get some confessions. Let me grab them. I did not have them ready, and that is my fault. Hold on. Don't let the tape just roll and roll. If they don't turn up, I know I ain't supposed to use them. So seriously, what card am I supposed to use? Because that's what I'm looking for, the confessions. Alright, I'm not finding them, y'all, so I ain't supposed to use them. Let me get you some different statement cards. Oh, you know what? Let's do the naked truth. I'll put my hands on them too. Yep. Instantly. Yeah, let's do the naked truth. Soon as they came into into my mind, I put my hand right on them. These are the ones. Let's do the naked truth and see what this person wants to say. What's the truth? We got that Ace of Swords, didn't we? With that 10 of Pentacles, everything working out, being in balance and in accord, in family, money, life. I'm telling you, and it's like that's what this person is working on now. These are the things that they want after they have been through this ego death, this period of releasing, cleansing, and bringing themselves up to this King of Wands, Queen of Wands. Yeah, this high vibes energy. I love this reading. If you have loved it like me, hit the like, comment, subscribe. helps me grow the channel, and I greatly appreciate it. Now we're gonna get into these naked truths. What is the truth? The truth is nothing but the truth. This person wants the collective to know right now. Do you still think about me? Do you still want me? Do you still love me? I need to know if I should move on. I'm hurting. Yeah. Now they can feel. Now they can feel collective, and they hurt, and they need to know, where exactly, you all stand. I feel like as a finality, I feel like this could be something that doesn't have closure, so this person is coming back. You just been waiting, to see how they were going to come back and what energy they coming back in. Well, there you have it. 1212, Heartbreak and Love Tarot. They want to know, do you still think about them the way they think about you? What is the truth? The truth is nothing but the truth. This person want to say to the collective right now, look, twin flames. They know this connection is real. They know what this is now. They know, they've done the research. They've read up. This done popped here in the last few years, knowing what the twin flame right. So now they know all about that. And they feel like that's exactly, what you two are, and you have. You have helped ignite their flame for it to burn bigger and brighter. And they may have done the same for you, which is the goal. But I feel like you knew this. Somebody in my collective, you knew this. You knew that y'all was twin flames, and this was, a spiritual connection, but that they had this work to do, Or maybe even if you did know why this person was disappointing you and hurting you the way that they did, and not seeing you for who you are, and was trying to be in their life and love them and date them and, just be sweet. That's why they couldn't see it. That's why they had the ego death. They go to 1212, Heartbreak and Love Tarot. What else? What is the truth now? They know it and they see it. I'm going to chase this one. Let me chase this card right here. I'm going to chase this one. I'm going crazy without you. I want to see you so bad. I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did go over there and pick it up. Yeah. Losing their mind, want to see you. You know what I'm saying? Want to see if they can have a conversation with you and see if you will listen, and at least hear them out about these changes, about these things that they feel now and recognize now, and hopefully their new truth. That's how I'm hearing it. For a lot of them, their new truth. Let's get you one more. The truth. And nothing but the truth right now. The grass wasn't greener. Look, I regret my actions. I am a fool. So whatever they was doing over there in their ego, they had them puffed up thinking, turns out, no, the grass wasn't greener. They realized there was a dumbass. Look, a fool. Yup, collect them. So that's what I have for you. Again, this person, they probably reaching out now, texting or calling again, or hitting up DMs, making that attempt to see if you're ready to listen and hear this truth. They want to tell you that they realize and recognize now. That's what I have for you. Until we meet in the next one, bless you and thank you.